Good morning, wherever you're watching Luntha television. It's time for news updates and with me, Charity Jalanga. Pope Leo XIV has called for a shared global commitment to end hunger and malnutrition, emphasizing that defeating hunger is a path to peace. The Pope made the remarks during a visit to the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO headquarters in Rome, marking World Food Day and the organization's 80th anniversary. Pope Leo XIV urged world leaders to work together to eradicate hunger, malnutrition and food insecurity, describing these evils as a moral wound that afflicts the whole human family. Pope Leo XIV lamented the persistence of hunger in an age of abundance, calling it a collective moral failure and a historical fault. The Pope expressed deep concern about the use of food as a weapon of war, condemning this cruel strategy that denies men, women and children their most basic right, the right to life. President Professor David Mutharika has appointed 2 new ministers and an executive assistant to strengthen his administration. Rosa Chimbelezi is the new Minister of Agriculture, while George Partridge becomes Minister of Industrialization, Business, Trade and Tourism. The President has also appointed Dr. Mark Sewengawenga as executive assistant to the President. The appointments are with immediate effect. The Minister of Finance, Economic Planning and Development, Joseph Monavega, is in Washington, D.C., United States, attending the Springs meetings jointly organized by the World Bank Group and the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Earlier this week, the Minister held discussions with regional and international financial institutions, as well as development partners, to deliberate on Malawi's key priorities, including food security, fertilizer supply, foreign exchange fuel, and essential medicines. The First Minister of Scotland, the Right Honourable John Sweeney, is scheduled to visit Malawi from October 17th to 20th, 2025. The visit is expected to strengthen bilateral relations and foster cooperation between Scotland and Malawi in areas such as education, trade and development. Further details on the minister's engagements during the visit are yet to be announced. And in other news, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has strongly condemned the recent unconstitutional change of government in Madagascar, calling for the immediate restoration of constitutional order and respect for the rule of law. In a statement delivered by UN spokesman Stephen Dujarric, the Secretary General expressed his support for the decision of the African Union's Peace and Security Council to suspend Madagascar from participating in all activities of the African Union and its affiliated institutions until constitutional order is reinstated. The Secretary General urged stakeholders in Madagascar, including the youth, to unite in addressing the root causes of the country's political instability. And that's about what we had time for in this edition of News Updates after the hour of 10. You've been with me, Charity Chilanga. Good morning.